Two things that you don't expect to see in October arrived at the Manor this weekend, and they took us a little bit by surprise. I'm also going to take you behind the scenes as I've started decorating for our first Christmas mini this weekend and our Nutcracker Christmas market in a couple of weeks. And I have some very exciting news about some very special activities that will be waiting for you when you arrive at our Christmas market on the 18th and 19th of November. So stay to the end of the video to find out what they are. And don't forget, if you're enjoying our videos, make sure you hit subscribe on our Ladysmith Manor YouTube channel to ensure you see all our videos when we first put them out. But first, let me show you what we've been up to this week. Every manor needs a grandfather clock, and so we have been on the hunt for a grandfather clock and since we actually moved into the manor, and finally this week we found one. So this is our new grandfather clock. We brought it home from the auction this week and it is just beautiful. And every hour, well actually every 15 minutes, it chimes. And we have it set to Westminster, which means it sounds like Big Ben, which I love. And it's just gorgeous. And what we found at the bottom of the clock when we got it out was it actually had its original guarantee, which said it was 1931. It was made here in Canada, in Ontario, and it's got a really great history. But now it's finally made its way here, and now it has its new home right now in the entrance hall. And this is going to be a key part of our Nutcracker, because if you know the story, there's a grandfather clock in the Nutcracker story. So it's kind of perfect timing that it's arrived 2 weeks before the market when I needed a grandfather clock. I wasn't expecting snow at Halloween today, but winter has definitely come early and it feels like a winter wonderland in October. It's already started to melt, so it's not going to last long, but it's definitely been a bit of a surprise today and makes me want to go inside in front of the fire, find a nice warm blanket and stay there for the day. And Victoria and Albert, our concrete whippets, weren't too impressed with their snow hats. It may seem really early to be decorating for Christmas on the 1st of November, but we have our first Christmas minis coming up this weekend. We have our market in 2 weeks. And so today I am outside, it's really cold, and I'm going to pick up more to find my first live Christmas trees to decorate the green room with. My first haul of live trees and greenery. I got quite a lot, well, wheelbarrow full, and now I'm going to take it all inside and start decorating. With my greenery collected, it was time to start decorating, and this year I'm doing a couple of sets, including one with this window. So I'm using this window as part of my set for the Christmas minis this weekend. We've got Megan Snare coming, and she's doing minis. They're the first minis of the season this year. And we're using this window because we're actually creating a set where the kiddies can look through the window and Megan can shoot through the window with the Christmas tree and the nutcrackers and everything behind. But obviously we need to make sure that the window doesn't fall over. So Stephen's built me these wooden stands for the back, but I decided they need to be not wood. I want to kind of hide them as much as I can. So I'm just painting them black, and then I will be able to put some Christmas trees around them as well at the front, and we'll be able to hide it as much as we can, so you can't really tell that the window is being held up by these wooden pieces. So I brought in some real live trees for the front of my window, but I think they need a little bit of snow to make them feel a little bit more realistic. The snow was the finishing touch to my Christmas window set, ready for Christmas minis this weekend. So I've put up 3 trees here in the green room that we're going to be using for the Christmas minis this weekend. And I've been trying to do it so that some of the trees I can use again for the market. And the theme obviously is the Nutcracker, and in the Nutcracker story there is the land of sweets. So this particular tree I am doing as a kind of a candy sweets theme. You can see I've got these really large candy ornaments that I found. I've got some really pretty garland. And then I'm actually just using these. Now, if you came to the market in last year, I think it was, I've used these for a couple of years, and they're just cookie cutters. And I just put some lace or some ribbon on, and then I use them as ornaments. So I thought that this would be the perfect tree for them. As I'm kind of, like I say, trying to choose ornaments. I've got a little gingerbread man, ornaments that kind of fit that kind of candy and sweets and baking type feel. So I'm just adding these ornaments to this tree, and then I have 2 other trees here in the green room. I'm decorating this tree in the traditional red, green and white to go with my Christmas bed set. And the mantle alongside my candy tree needed some greenery and some nutcrackers. We don't allow open flames in the manor just because of the fire risk. And so I'm always searching for candles that I can use that are LED but look real. And I came across these candles recently, and I've ended up buying a whole bunch of them because they're actually wax on the outside, so they feel like a real candle. And they have the flicker, which looks just like a real candle. And they look so realistic that people often get them completely confused. So I decided that I would put some in the fireplace here, because I just think just that warm glow, candle glow is so lovely. And we're going to be using them for our Music at the Manor candlelight concert at Christmas as well. But I think they go perfectly in here, and they just give this whole space a really cozy feel. So my mantle and tree have gone from this to this. So my mantle is looking lovely. I'm quite pleased with how the nutcrackers and the candles look on there. Also the candles in the fireplace make it look so cozy with the wingback chair. Just makes me want to sit down in front of the fire. And then my big tree here, I'm still working on the tree. I'm adding some more decoration, but it's really starting to have that Candyland sweet feel, which is going to be part of our Nutcracker theme when we do the market as well. But it's already looking great, but I am excited to see it all finish when I get all the rest of the decorations on. And if you're wondering how Stephen's experiment to put the Thirsty Whippet logo into his concrete lintel went,
Ready?
Ready.
Ta-da! Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, no. Didn't work all that great.
Well, you can see it. You can actually see the word Thirsty Whippet.
Yeah.
But some of the middle is kind of...
It came out.
kind of stuck on the...
Yeah.
Oh, it was a good idea, though.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Oh. I can't quite believe that it's only just over 2 weeks until our Christmas market. It feels like Christmas was just here. I don't know what happened to this year. It flew by, but we are so excited that on the 18th of November, we're going to be opening the doors for our 4th annual Christmas market. And I'm so excited about the Nutcracker theme. And I wanted to share with you today some of the market activities that we have planned. Now, I've mentioned a few over the last few weeks, but I wanted to remind you of a couple that will be waiting for you when you arrive at the market. Now, one of them is going to be Meet the Thirsty Whippet. Now, you probably, if you've been following us, you'll know that the Thirsty Whippet, we have used Hendrix, our Whippet, on our logo. He is our mascot. He's going to be on pretty much everything to do with the Thirsty Whippet. But we often get asked about Hendrix. Now, you'll probably know we have 3 dogs, Jackson, Kobe, and Hendrix. But Hendrix obviously is the face of the Thirsty Whippet. So we thought it would be fun to give you an opportunity to meet Hendrix. So we are going to be doing Meet the Thirsty Whippet. And so we will be releasing a little bit closer to the time. And you'll be able to see what times. But he is going to be down here at the market for you to come and meet him, to take some photos with him. So you actually get to meet the Thirsty Whippet. And he loves meeting new people. So he is going to be very excited about saying hi to you. But we will be doing that all the way through the day on the Saturday and the Sunday. So depending on what time you arrive, there'll be some time where you can drop by the photo booth and actually meet Hendrix and say hi to the Thirsty Whippet. The second activity that I wanted to remind you about was our cookie decorating. Now, we have Cookie Bites here as one of our amazing vendors for the market, and Dawn will have a table set up for you and your kids to come and decorate Christmas cookies, and we can't wait. She will have all the cookies, she'll have all the icing, she'll have all the fun stuff to make a lot of mess probably, and to make something really, really yummy. So she will not only be selling her cookies that are already pre-packaged if you don't feel like decorating, but she'll also have an opportunity for you and the family and the kids to decorate some Christmas cookies and have some real fun doing that at the market. So we will have all the details about that. So when you arrive, you'll get your map that we produce that will show you where Cookie Bites is, and you can head over to her booth and sit down and do some cookie decorating. We're also going to be decorating our big Christmas tree, and again, you'll have an opportunity to make your own decoration and add it to our Nutcracker Market Christmas tree, which we can't wait. And of course, I mentioned this before, but we have our Golden Nutcracker scavenger hunt as well. So you will have an opportunity to solve the clues and then find the hidden golden nutcrackers that will be hidden all around the market. And with all of these things, we're going to have a prize where you can enter to win. So if you do find all the clues and enter the scavenger hunt, or you have your photo taken with Hendrix, you'll have an opportunity to submit that, and we will be doing prizes as well. So we can't wait to give those away. Well, I guess I need to get back to decorating. I've still got a lot to do before this weekend when Megan's going to be here, and next week. Oh, look who's arrived. Himself, the Thirsty Whippet. But I will see you back here next week for our next episode of the Ladies with Manor Diaries.